So this was my fourth area, and we just got a call that I was going to be training somebody, and that we needed to leave as soon as possible on the bus because our area was a little farther away from the hombu, or the mission home. So my companion at the time, Japanese, wanted to get a transfer box. In our mission, there is a company that takes all the missionary stuff and moves it for them. The church has a contract with them. And so you can get a big plastic box to put one suitcase, and then on top of the suitcase a bunch of other stuff that maybe you can't fit inside the suitcase. And it's really convenient. But he wanted to go buy one. So we decided to go ride our bikes, go get the box. But that was our first mistake. Carrying the box while riding our bike. That was a big mistake. So I'm riding along, come to a stoplight, and we're in a hurry, so my companion decides to turn right and says, "Follow me." So I follow him. And as we're going, I can see a couple walking down the sidewalk that we're riding on. And sidewalks are smaller in Japan, as is everything else. So instead of having like this much space, we only have like that much. Okay, maybe not that much, but a very short amount of space. So as we're going, he rides his bike holding the box, and he accidentally bumps the hand of the man walking, and he says he's sorry and just keeps going. Doesn't think much of it. It's a plastic box. Like, sorry. And I say, "I'm sorry," and we keep going. Then I just started to hear, "Ah! Oh my goodness!" And he's screaming back there. I stop and trying to figure out what's going on. His wife comes up to me and says, "What's your name?" Peterson? Oh, Peterson? Well, what's his name? Nakano? I mean, why does that have to do? Did you know why he ran away? He didn't run away. He's right there. He's coming right now. So he comes in. He's like, "What's going on?" And she goes up to him and says, "What's your name?" He says, "They're Nakano." I was like, "I just told you that." And we're asking the weird questions of the wife when the guy comes up, still like writhing in pain. He's like, "Look what you did to my hand!" And we're like, "It looks fine to me. Are you okay? We're so sorry." And he's like, "I know I'm an adult, so this pain, I may have broken my hand, but if it had been a little girl or something, she could have died." Like, okay, I don't know about that, but we need to help you some way. I mean, can we take you to the hospital? "No, I'm calling the police. Police. No, we'll take you to the police. Just calm down." So we took him to the police that was really just like a block away. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. And we're talking to the police, talking about what happened. He asked for our identifications. We show our IDs, and the guy shows his ID. And it happens to be a card that says, an ID card that says he's mentally unstable. In Japan, that is a thing. You have to have a card like that. And so the cops were like, "Oh, okay. Well, let's go to the scene of the crime." Scene of the crime? What? So we have to reenact what happened. So my companion is, pretending riding his bike with one arm or one hand, and the guy keeps changing where he got hit with the box, and it's just really like sketchy. What is this guy up to? Meantime, I'm just talking to the cops, trying to get to go to eikaiwa or English class. So, and they're getting interested in the church. So, "Here, just come on, take a flyer and come visit us sometime." "Oh, okay, yeah." They're really funny, and I got really good friends with the cops after that. I just go around the town and say, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" They're like, "Oh, it's going good. Just go get some donuts." They're really, really funny guys. Anyway, so the potentially handicapped guy says that, "Okay, Just don't let it happen again. I just don't want to see a child getting head trauma or anything like that from you ramming them with your box. Okay, talk to you later. So we left, and he calls us again and says, you need to come to the hospital because my hand is broken, the doctor says. We're like, what doctor told you that? So we go to the hospital, and this is all having one day, and we need to make our bus. So we go to the hospital, and he comes out of the bathroom and says, look at my hand, it's all sweating. It's like, dude, you just washed your hands. It's just, really frustrating. So supposedly he wants my companion to pay for the medical bills. And he wants to pay compensation as well, because in Japan you can't work if you're mentally unstable. But he said in a month he was going to get clearance to start working again. But because of this, he can't work now because he has a broken hand. And so it would have been a tragic story if it was true, but there's no way it was true. So, he finds out what Nakano's number, or Elder Nakano's number is, keeps calling him, even after he transferred away, just keeps calling him, till finally, it had been 2 transfers after that incident. I had been done training, and then I transferred to another area. And while in that area, the mission president called me and says, hey, you have to go back to this area, you're going to court. And I'm like, what? I've never been to Japanese court. Yeah, neither have I. Good luck. And so I meet my companion on the train, and he's like, this is funny how we're meeting like this. Yeah. And we meet with our lawyer, who's some church-officiated guy, and he says that, I just need to hear testimonials, and then I'll go talk to the judge, kind of thing. And so I gave mine. What happened? Elder Nakano gave his, and luckily the church was able to pay the compensation instead of Elder Nakano's family having to pay for it. But just that whole experience is so dramatizing. I was scared out of my mind. I was worried. I know Japan's a pretty civilized country, but you don't know. There could have been some weird thing. Okay, the foreigner gets 40 lashes. I don't know. I don't know. But from this day on, the guy still calls the mission home, and there's a list of numbers you're not supposed to answer on the phone. If you answer them, he'll start yelling at you, like, "Where's Nakano? Give me the boss. What's up, the boss? I need more money." Blah blah blah. So yeah, it was because of me and my companion. You're welcome.